Alright, here's a little update on the Ford Rancho project. I found this sheet of metal actually when I was fishing the other day, which I don't know what it was to, but it's pretty perfect, and it was free. So I went ahead and crafted a cover for the back and covered all that stuff. As you can see, there are some holes drilled in the front and in the back. We'll get to that later. Having a little fun there. I did have to source a second one of these cars for clear glass, because the one I had purple glass, which I didn't like. So we got some clear glass here. Chopped up the interior quite a bit. I'm still working on... Sorry for my hands there, guys. Still working on closing up the back window that I cut off. Haven't quite decided how I want to fix that yet. I was going to just close it up, but I don't think that would look that great. So the original car had this piece on the back, so the whole back was open. We got rid of course, to make our kind of a pickup truck looking vehicle. Still got to do a little bit of sanding on the back here. I'm pretty happy with how it's coming along. It's going to be a fun project. One of the benefits of having to source a second car was it actually had the rubber wheel riders, so I was psyched about that. So I actually swapped the whole chassis. It's the same car. This is actually the donor car. I put the purple windshield in this for now. Like I said, this had the whole back's cut out. So, and this, oh, you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, I might be able to take this back and graft it here. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if that would actually fill. It won't fill it, but I can fill that with some putty. I might have solved my own dilemma. But any event, just wanted to give you an update on where we are at with the Rancho, the Ford Rancho. Stay tuned. Alright, so we got most of the putty sanded off for our back window. Looking a little bit rough, but I'm going to get a little smoother out. It's going to have a tonneau cover on the back anyway, so a lot of it's really not even going to be obvious. But I'm pretty psyched on how that fit in from the donor car. I do have back glass for it as well, so that's the stage we're at. Gonna hit it with a little primer and see what else we have to sand for it, but yeah, there she is. And here's what we ended up with. This is what I'm calling my El Rancho Deluxe. Was originally a Ford Ranch station wagon that I was going to use for my shop truck, as I probably mentioned already. But do you ever get one of those cars that just starts to fight you every step of the way after a certain point? Well, this is the one. You'll see in the headlights and the tail lights there are some drilled out holes, because I was putting a lighting kit in this. I had it all wired up yesterday, and then crap hit the fan and it stopped working, and I had to pull it all apart. And then my back window I had already glued in. That got all screwed up, so there's no back window. I love the paint on it. I love the trim that I did on it. That was just with a silver paint marker. So I'm going to call this one done. This was definitely a practice run for adding parts. I added the whole back window to this model, which required a lot of Tamiya modeling putty. It's got the real riders on it. The tonneau cover I kind of wanted to make look like a matte finish. Not super happy with it, but I'm glad I got it finished. This is kind of the cobbler that has holes in his shoes type of deal. This is going to be this guy's daily driver, and he's going to work on it as it goes. So in any event, here she is, the El Rancho. All in all, not a bad car. Austin at Diecast Resurrections had something cool with his newest video. He said, you know, at the end of the day, these are toys. You should enjoy them for toys. They're not always going to look exactly like their real life counterparts. As far as I know, I've never seen a Rancho pickup truck, quote unquote. So it was fun. It's a fun project, and we're going to move on, and we're going to take what we learned from here and apply it to the next one. So hope you enjoyed this little build of something that wasn't even really on my schedule. Just kind of happened to be a victim of circumstance from the shop truck build, and turned it into something I'll just throw on the shelf and go on to the next. Till the next time, see ya.